What's going on, everybody? Ian back with another video. Today is just kind of a reading update, a wrap up for the week, I guess. Um, let's start with some horror mayhem books that I have been reading. I read in this collection The Midnight Meat Train by Clive Barker. It's basically about uh, a guy who is taking the subway, and he runs into a serial killer on the subway called The Butcher, I believe. It was made into a movie with Bradley Cooper and I can't remember that one guy's name. He was a former soccer player. Why am I blanking on his name? You'd recognize him if you saw him. Anyway, Midnight Meat Train. I haven't seen the movie. It's not really it's a little bit too gory for me to watch, but I read it, and it was actually pretty good. I gave it 3 stars. So I knocked that out. And then I also read Eden by Tim Levin. This was okay. It is basically a bunch of adventure runners go into a place called Eden, which is a government sanctioned park that kind of they kicked everybody out of and made it just let nature kind of take its course. And you're not supposed to be in there, so these adventure runners go in there and stuff happens. People die. A little Jurassic Parky vibes, I guess. Not really without the dinosaurs, I guess. But yeah, Eden by Tim Levin. I read that one. And then next week I'm going on a trip. So I'm going to take this with me on the plane, Kill River by Cameron Robique. Heard a lot of good things, so this would be a it's really small, so take it on the plane with me and read that. On to regular reading, The Depths by Nick Thacker. Basically, a child gets kidnapped and taken to this underwater research base, and there's stuff down there. I got not really Doom vibes, but just kind of that thing where this group of soldiers and the parents go down there to get their kid, and they run into some stuff that the scientists have been researching. I think I gave it 2 stars. It was kind of slow in the middle. When I'm reading on Goodreads, like that's a lot of people's gripes, where it just kind of mellowed out and just kind of slowed down at the in the middle there, and then it was kind of anticlimactic. So all right. And then I also finished. It's just not been a great week, I guess. The Age of the King, book 6 in Philip C. Quantrill's Echoes saga. Loved the first trilogy that he did in this. Was amazing. Awesome. The first book in this trilogy was great. It set up a lot of things. The second book it just hit an iceberg and just sinking, and in this one it sunk. I didn't care for it. I gave it 2 stars. I just didn't like where it went. There is one more trilogy left in this series that I'm going to hold off on until I get that itch to revisit these characters. Just stuff, it left a bad taste in my mouth. I didn't care for it. Yeah, what are you going to do, right? And then I'm currently fixated on Sierra 6 by Mark Greaney. A little slow right now. Maybe I'm just in a slump. I'm slumping hard right now, I think. And then I'm going to start K.J. Parker's 16 Ways to Defend a Walled City. So that's all I got going for me right now. Take care, everybody. Have a good one.